Gemini, welcome to your reading. We're going to see what messages come out for you for your transformation session. Keep in mind, air sign. Okay, Gemini, if you are new, you are air sign. Okay, and you have two other zodiac signs that are air signs. Okay, which are Libra and Aquarius. Um, your opposite sign, Gemini, is Scorpio. Okay. You can look at some Scorpio readings. It's just a suggestion. I don't know your placements. If you're another zodiac sign and you have Gemini placements or you're dealing with a Gemini, welcome. It's very rare that a zodiac sign that's not dealing with the Gemini and does not have placements um, it's very rare to be in the energy of another zodiac sign without placements or dealing with the specific zodiac sign. I'm not saying it's not possible. So if you're another zodiac sign and you don't have placements, nor are you dealing with the Gemini, welcome. All right. All I ask of you is that you do not force any of the channel messages. Um, Gemini, do not force any channel messages. And just a FYI, we do have the SGL Tarot Podcast. I'm not asking you to purchase anything. It is another outlet that is available to you that has your individual zodiac sign readings as well as your collective readings. You can click the link in the description box or find the SGL Tarot Podcast handle and click that. It's up to you, whatever works for you, but you are not obligated to do anything that you don't want to. But just FYI, it is available to you. Um, how can I explain what you get out of the SGL Tarot Podcast? It's just like YouTube. It's just audio. All right. Okay. All right. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for Gemini. Thank you. All right, Gemini. Make sure you're hydrated, Gemini. All right. You don't want to pass out in the heat or have heat exhaustion. All right. There's a Gemini here where you are deciding to become a non-believer, or you are just all fed up with life itself, where you're just, I'll just say you're giving up. And what you don't see is that you're in the process of healing. You're going through the motions. You're getting it out. You are this tantrum, Gemini, is part of the process. Don't be afraid of it. Don't run from it. It's not a crossroad. It's you saying enough's enough. What do I do? Where do I go? Where do I go from here? You know, it depends on your will. Um, when it comes to dependency, no one can do the work for you, Gemini. You have to do the work. And I'm going to read this healing energy for you. And what I love the most is that we have access where we can summons and say, Divine, send me strength. Divine, send me assistance. Send me healing energy. Teach me how to heal. Teach me how to receive strength. Because when we pray for things or when we summons and request from our guides, sometimes we're unable to identify in the form that it comes in. So when we're asking for assistance with our healing, sometimes divine can send you a person. Sometimes divine can put you in a situation where it's a learning situation. You have an aha moment and you're like, okay, I get it now. And sometimes you could be positioned where you may think your situation or your circumstance is all is be all end all, and it's not the case. You then realize as the end resulting that it could have been worse, and so then gratitude takes place. Let's go ahead and read this healing energy. Gemini. All right. I will tell you this from learning experience, Gemini, is that when we're going through a healing phase or a season of healing, um, and when I say season of healing, it doesn't have to be 90 days. A ceiling, a healing could be a year, 2 years, 5 years. Okay. It's not quarterly. Some of you, it could be, but the message that I'm being asked to release as when it comes down to when you're going through a season of healing, there are parts of us that make us sometimes feel like woe is me, or we put the pressure on individuals that we convince ourselves that they know how to fix the problem or they know what's wrong. And in this season, Gemini, this is where I'm being guided to tell you, based off of my past experience with a season of healing, is that no one is going to save you. You have to save yourself. And Gemini, if you're wanting to take the pathway of being a healer, you have to understand that there are going to be more lows than highs, but you have to be able to get through the lows so that you can be able to show up for other people. Because being a healer is not, you know, it doesn't start off with the big bang, okay? It's a process. And then you create your system that works for you. All right. And that's something a lot of people, a lot of healers don't talk about. Okay. Is that it's an ongoing death experience as a healer. You die daily so that you can be able to show up for yourself and other people. Moving forward, your angel guide message regards to healing, this is what it says, Gemini. Okay. And this live will be available to you. Just one moment. This live will be available to you whenever you need. All right. And two, I'm divinely guided to take it down. But for the most part, it will be up for the remaining of the year. So you'll be able to come back to this transformation session whenever you need for reference points or for guidance or for support. Ooh, when it comes down to don't be so quick to lean on people, okay? Because you may lean a little too hard and it may be a little bit too much. Everyone can't, everyone, don't get mad when people decline your requests. It's like you're asking people to go on the healing journey with you. And a lot of people are not going to be willing to do so. All right. So those people who show up for you, people who answer your calls, people that still communicate with you, however that form is of communication, appreciate that because they're a part of your healing journey. Okay. When it comes to your healing energy message, it says angels are enveloping you in a healing energy at this time. They're swirling around you, filling your body, mind, and soul with a soothing and peaceful light. They are guiding you to receive this healing energy and allow your body time to return to its natural state of goodness. Healing is actually an energy that goes beyond the body. It's the return to a natural and good state. Healing angels are placing their hands upon you and any situation that may be concerning you at this time, Gemini. Know that the miracles you are seeking are unfolding before your eyes. You are blessed to receive this card today, because this energy it brings will because the energy it brings will mend any breakages, wounds, or emotional raw situations that are troubling your heart. That's good news. Expect good news, Gemini, and I feel like that's the good news. So calm your mind, settle in your heart, accept what you feel, yes, but know that all is well. All right, what other messages do you have for my Gemini? What other messages do you have for Gemini? You may need to incorporate smudging. Gemini, you can do that with sprays, you can do that with incense, you can do that with bundles of, like here, this is sage. Okay, but there's different types of sage that are mixed in with the sage. So if you want to learn about smudging, it clears out your energy field and your environment. All right. And just be mindful when you are smudging, allow it to take place, okay? Allow it to take its course. All right. All right, you have strength here, and that's what was channeled so far in your transformation message. Um, on the outside looking in, I believe I told Taurus this. The only difference from you and Taurus, Gemini, is Taurus doesn't realize that Taurus reels in people, and people get pricked by Taurus's thorns. When it comes to you, you don't realize that not the projection, people's perception of you, it's like as if everything is okay. And so it's like you're needing a support system of strength, right? Um, but it doesn't look like it. And no one's telling you, Gemini, to decline your demeanor or to downgrade. No. And you don't have a wall. I just want you to know that strength looks good on you. And it can come off as intimidating. So people don't know how to show up for you. The strength is Leo energy as well. And it just kind of gets off the energy of maybe people's perception. uh, they're convinced that their services are not needed, right? How could you allow people to incorporate themselves in your life, Gemini? Okay. Whether you want to accept it or take accountability of how important your healing energy is, just being in the midst of your presence, a Gemini, it's very healing. It's rejuvenating. It regenerates people's energy fields. It's something about your energy field that you need to protect at this time. And for the most part, you're being asked not to judge. Do not judge people at this time. Reason why I'm saying at this time, I don't know, but at this time, do not judge, because you don't want bad karma to find you, especially if you're in transition of making the necessary changes at this time. It's kind of like the moment there's a possibility that the moment that things feel right is the moment that there's an instant tower moment. No, I don't have the tower out here. Okay. But the fact that I see an energy field, that is open. And sometimes those could feel like tower moments. It's like, what's going on? What's happening? All right. And what you don't see, you're refusing the truth. All right. Social media is playing a big role in your life, and it's playing such a social media is impacting your life where you're neglecting yourself, Gemini. And that's not to bash you or to make you feel some type of way. Feel like you may already know, and it just feels like social media, you may be trying to persuade an image that you don't need anybody. And it just feels like someone may call you out, or you may be feeling like you need to call someone out. You know that saying? It's not a saying. You know how if you are a person, Gemini, I'm going to pass on the message. If you are a person, Gemini, that, you could easily read people and call people out on their bluff or their SHIT, when it comes to people's perception of you, you could make people not become your enemy, but want to just experience how they want to see you be put in that position of being called out. All right. And the fact that the truth is coming in reverse, this is letting me know that something is not fair. You may feel like life is not fair. You may feel like all odds are against you. You may be feeling like, oh, I don't want to say woe is me, because the fact that self-love is in reverse with social media, you are choosing that route. Some of you, your hustle is social media. You make it seem like you have a hard life and you don't. So you are persuading people and getting money. You're being asked to stop doing that because you are being watched, and eventually there's a possibility, allegedly, that you may get in trouble for I don't know what you would call that, panhandling online. I don't know, your business. All right. Some of you need to get, you need to do a mental reset. Okay. Gemini, you don't have to go out of your way to be on social media to prove that a truth is not the truth. You need to focus on self-love at this time. And you may feel like you don't need to, but I don't want you to be stubborn and where the universe aligned you to where you're forced to practice self-love. There's no need to be forced to practice self-love, and that's the truth. You know, it's because I'm hearing that saying, I'm not sitting down, I'm not saying this. This is what I hear. I'm hearing, I'm not sitting down until God sits me down. Don't wait. Don't test God like that, Gemini. Okay, you have spiritual life in reverse. Okay, so some of you Geminis are rebels. Got it. Okay, that's your business. No one's judging you for being a rebel. You don't want to be told what to do. Got it. Condescending. You do, basically, you don't follow the rules. You have your own rules. But when it comes down to when you clear out the negative energies that are in your energy field, Gemini, you're going to have a different perspective. When it comes to social media, that is a powerful tool, okay, that you can utilize, and you can use that to change your life around. You can use that, Gemini, to tell your story. You can share your journey of you starting to practice self-love and speak truth of your experiences on why you didn't practice self-love. And it looks like that will be a very lucrative experience for you. It's a healing experience, and not only will you help others clear out their energy fields, they will take the path of becoming a healer like themselves. All right. What other messages do you have for Gemini? What other messages do you have for Gemini? What other mess? Gemini, I know you've been waiting for that hot mess reading. Unfortunately, I'm not being divinely guided to do any hot mess readings right now. But when it comes to social media, you stop putting people in their place, because you got people that they are, I don't want to say plotting, they're just waiting. They are waiting for someone to like out you in some type of way. Go on a break from social media. It says, I know you from somewhere. Sex. All right. So you've been here before, Gemini. Okay. And you maybe experience a lot of deja vus. For the most part, some of you Geminis, this roadblock has happened more than one time. And it just feels like you keep getting out of the situation where the roadblock is removed and you're repeating the same situation, neglecting self. Okay. And every time you do that, divine forces you to sit down. And it's kind of like you need to stop doing that. You have Virgo's energy here on the table. All right. For others of you, the fact that self-love and truth was coming in reverse and we turned it around on your behalf, right? Together. Gemini, do not make a specific person a priority if it positions you to where you have to neglect yourself. Do not allow someone who knows how to trigger you using social media to tell your business. Don't even go out of your way, because guess what? I posted this, I don't know if it was a couple weeks ago or last week or 3 weeks ago. I'm not really for sure, on my personal social media. When someone is lying, let them. Everyone knows that the liar gossips. And sometimes it's entertaining. You know how everyone knows that a person is a lying and that's all they do, but it's entertaining, and you listen to it just so that you can be entertained. Gemini, if something is a lie and it's on social media, disregard it. You have purpose. Practice leadership, and it may take time. You may need to work on your interpersonal skills. Okay. Give me a outcome message for Gemini. Oh, before I do that, what is this for Gemini? Oh, excuse me, Gemini. I hope you didn't hear me burp. You have peaceful resolution. That speaks for itself. So you know exactly what you need to do to obtain this peaceful resolution. Gemini, for the most part, the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's, and everything will work out in your favor. Okay, take the higher road, be the leader in the situation. All right, outcome message for Gemini, please. Thank you. You have the Eight of Swords. You may feel like all odds are against you, but keep your composure. Don't fall for the bait. The reason why is because peaceful resolution. You want that peaceful resolution. You have the Ten of Cups and the Tower. Okay, so it's going to happen so fast. And remind yourself, hey, I'm not going to react to this. I'm not going to react to this. Practice self-love. The truth prevails. Okay, so when it comes to the Ten of Cups, all right, some of you Geminis, I'm going to be honest with you. you're in your mindset, you're gonna be telling yourself, I'm gonna take the bigger route. I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm not gonna lash out. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna take this action, and you end up doing it. Um, it just feels like if this has to do with discomfortation with another person, it just feels like that unhealthy situation brings you closer, but it's just a toxic situation. It's kind of like two people don't like each other, and then you find out you have a lot in common, and then you're the bestest of friends. But moving forward, the Ten of Cups, it says you're in an idyllic state. So two very controlling, dominating energies. It says you're in an idyllic state of comfort and joy where all of your dreams, wants, and needs are being fulfilled. Look around you, Gemini, and take a moment to soak everything in. Be present and truly thankful for all life's blessings. Take comfort in knowing that you're on the right path. So don't allow anyone to disrupt or disturb this Ten of Cups. You can go back and review this session for your transformation messages, Gemini. I hope I did a good job. All right. I love you. Don't forget love is kind, and don't forget love is gentle, Gemini, for the most part, till we meet again.